Alright. Hello everyone. I am JPArquebus, but you can call me Jack. My pronouns are he, him, and today we shall be continuing and hopefully finishing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the campaign at least. Yes. Force restart required, blah 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 blah. Where we left off was in the middle of a boss battle with a tank. Because I got pissed off that the game was, being annoying. Doing that whole black screen thing and just getting killed instantly as soon as I respawned, and it was just all a big nightmare. So this is going to be a bit of a hot start for this one. Let's do our best as usual. Shader optimization going on. Yes, we are. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bloody hell. Honestly, I don't know what to do, alright? I don't know anything. Okay. This is already going better, so hopefully I can successfully fuck off. Why don't you help me, mate, eh? Why don't you bloody help me? Deal with all the, little pricks that are running about, eh? See, these fuckers, bloody hell. Why are there so many of them? Seriously, mate. As if fighting a bloody blimmin' tank wasn't bad enough. Oh, shit. God's sake, dude. What the heck? This is awful. God's sake. I'm super annoyed at this. Foreigners, eh? What happened there? All war. War is not good. Okay, here's the black screen thing again. So I looked it up, and it said waiting a couple of minutes might do it. But the problem is that, somehow the level save has been corrupted, so either wait for a couple of minutes and hopefully it will buff out, or restart the entire mission. And you know what? Sod waiting. I'll restart the mission. Because, honestly, I just don't want to go back into that death loop. So, sorry about this, everyone. I know that, it can be annoying when games aren't working properly. And now I'm gonna have to launch the game, go through all the bullshit of getting to Modern Warfare 2, then clicking the campaign where the game has to then restart again, and then load me in and blah 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 blah, fuck off. Screw you, Activision, for not bloody fixing your game. Infinity Ward, whoever made it. Seriously. You think, 3 years, no, 1 year. 3 years would be the first Modern Warfare, technically 4 years now, but anyway. 1 year of since release, the next one's coming out soon. And it still hasn't fixed this, really horrible and annoying glitch or bug that people across all consoles have, and like PC and that, have been complaining about. It's like in Hitman 2, like in the Mumbai level, there's one challenge that that no matter what you do, it just cannot get, and it's to do with like the code being fucked or something, like it doesn't save it or whatever. And IO Interactive have openly said that they have no plans to bloody fix it. Just get, you know, Hitman 3. And it should be fine, you know? It's like, come on mate, how hard is it to fix this one thing?
Why?
We all keep secrets, Captain.
What the hell wasn't I informed?
Sorry, but I'm gonna skip the cinematic.
What's your status?
One click from the gate with Super Ghost.
Copy.
Oh yeah, they're all wearing their ghost masks.
Good work, Alejandro.
So they're all ghosts now. We're not 141. We're not Vasqueros. We're a ghost team. Because we've all been disowned, so to speak.
Heads up. Yep.
Well, by Shepard at least. And so now we're taking down Phillip Graves and his shadows.
Listen.
And here we go, a bunch of
Traps.
lens flares and ray tracing going on.
Connected to charges. Pinchuero, Graves. Let's see.
Excuse
Smoke
me.
out. Fucking hell. It's a fucking gold. We'll have to disable them.
Roger that.
Without.
Done.
Lovely.
Good. There'll be more ahead. Listen for the sound.
Of course, and then I walked right into the next one. I forget that it's like two right back to back at the first level.
Good. There'll be more ahead. Listen for the sound. The lasers are moving. The pipes block them. We can time it.
Good call, Colonel.
I hate to see this in my base. When we find Graves, lo matamos despacio.
All you guys,
Got it.
expect more ahead.
Yes.
My men use these tunnels. Practice escape and evasion down here. ¿Recuerdan el simulacro, vaqueros?
¿Cómo olvidarlo, comandante? Nos entrenaste bien.
Eres un buen soldado. Cuando todo se termine,
Didn't have this much of a problem the first time.
cocinamos una asada. This escape and evasion down here. ¿Recuerdan el simulacro, vaqueros?
¿Cómo olvidarlo, comandante? Nos entrenaste bien.
Eres un buen soldado. Cuando todo se termine,
Lord Alejandro. I can't tell if I recognise him from something or not, the actor that is.
Shadows.
Can't tell if I've seen him before.
3. Take the guy on the right.
On the right. Done.
Good shooting.
Yeah, and that's it. Pick up his old shotgun.
Look at me. This way.
You know, open the door for us. Captain. Vasky Alejandro.
Graves and traps. We didn't change the codes.
His group's called Vasqueros, but his name's Alejandro. Did I mess that up?
Takes us up to the ground level. Prepare up for more charges. Hear that? Smoke it up, guys.
Right again, Captain.
On you. Get low. Go under.
Get low. I'll go under alright. Under the bloody water.
Contact.
Contact taken out. Contact down.
Let's go.
Follow me.
I know that, like, in past streams I keep saying I'm gonna jump back into game deck again. But, honestly, if it's a game that I have to be prepared to play, if you know what I mean. This is like, the dialogue isn't voice acted, and it's all about deducing and using your brain and problem solving. And so I have to be in a certain state of mind to be able to play it, both to try and figure out the puzzles, and also to be, like, prepared to have to read out all the dialogue. because there's no voice acting. And unfortunately,
Let's drop him.
I've been having a crappy few days, and so I haven't been in that state of mind. But I promise I'll play it and finish it, don't worry. But honestly, also, I'm really liking
Shot.
playing all these
Bravo 6. Birds are yours.
like FPS games. And honestly,
Si, senor.
even though I love all kinds of games, you know, I
Best. Good luck.
love RPGs, puzzle games, isometric
Gas moving
games,
interior on me.
strategy games, all that sort of thing. I do think I have the most
What's it
fun
6 to 7. Let's hope it still works.
playing like
Bases.
FPS
On me.
shooter games.
All goes.
Like,
Copy.
yeah, Call of Duty and that, but also that Witchfire game I've been playing is really fun. And like first
Copy
person
that.
with shooting games that have more to them as well, like
Target is marked.
you know, Starfield of course, even though Starfield can be just painfully boring at times. It's really fun shooting all the baddies. And then now you have like games like the Metro series, which have first person shooting, but then also have
Good to go.
things like the first game also has quite horror elements. The second game
Target marked.
did abandon that somewhat and be a bit more of a shooter, but there's still some of that. And then the third game has like open world elements to it, and similar in fact to one of my favourite games ever, a game called Rage, which also has some open world elements to it. Like, yes, it's sort of a linear story, and that sort of thing, but when
Target marked.
you have a linear story where you have like a mission, and then you finish that mission, you do another mission, finish that mission, you do another mission, and with the occasional like bit of side action. You know, the fact that it is open world and that you can kind of explore makes it feel less linear, if you know what I mean. It's like while the story and the missions are presented in a linear way, they're not necessarily in a linear environment, if that makes sense. And then, of course, Titanfall 2, which is very much like the Call of Duties, but then also has fucking big ass mech robots that you pilot as well. And so, you know, I think I found that I'll quite like the sort of FPS and FPS adjacent genre quite a bit. And I think that's probably the games that I have the most fun streaming at the moment. And I think that's also because, you know, there's nobody like really watching, there's nobody to interact with in the chat or anything at the moment, because I'm just a little bitty boy. Like obviously playing those more games that require more time and more thinking, and have a bit more downtime to them, like most RPGs, you know, downtime being like exploring the open world and going from mission to mission, that sort of thing. Quest to quest, rather. That thing would be more like fun and interesting for me to do if I also had people to chat to while I did that, if you know what I mean. So it isn't just me trying to make walking across a big old map entertaining, you know? And so it's kind of like streaming is fun and I like it, and I want to play a lot of different games, and I want to play games that I enjoy, like RPGs and that sort of thing.
Fire when ready.
It's also because it's just me, and you know, I obviously don't have a lot of experience, you know, commenting and like doing commentary on while I'm playing video games and that sort of thing. It's a bit harder for certain games like that. I hope this all makes sense and is understandable and is not just me doing a silly rant like I usually do. Know what I mean?
Target marked. Fire when ready.
But yeah. Fun stuff. Let's get some berries, shall we?
Pick it up, so we need to locate Graves somewhere in the HQ.
Somewhere in the HQ, eh? Well, I didn't think he'd be in the HQ. I thought he'd be somewhere else, to be honest.
Target marked for fire. Target
You Ghost in your very blue, slightly acid-washed jeans. That's the term, right? Acid wash? Acid wash, rather. Ooh! An RPG.
Requesting fire. Target tagged. Copy your mark. Weapons loose.
Okay, that's a good guy. That's Rodolfo. I thought that was a baddie for a minute. Damn it. I'm a bloody idiot as usual. I've got the wrong ping. There we go. Put some armour in. Tuck it down my trousers. Is that some more there? Oh, it is. Wow. Didn't realise there'd be some scattered about tip level.
Moving.
Yes, I'm moving, I'm moving.
Ready for gunroll, so markers.
Where are they all shooting at me from? Take being shot in the face, mates, as I get blown the fuck up. Jesus Christ. But I've also been,
Requesting fire.
procrastinating a bit on uploading the VODs to YouTube. I've fallen behind on that quite a bit. However, I've got, I think, the last 5 or so streams already uploaded. They're privated on the channel at the moment because I've still got to, do the thumbnails and, I'm going to be using the YouTube editor to cut out, like, my bathroom breaks. And that sort of thing, so still a bit of work to do, but they should be, again, coming out soon, so if you missed any of the previous streams, then of course check out my YouTube VOD channel, which, as I say, it's pretty much just the streams as they are, like with all the stuff, you know. It's pretty much I just record while I'm streaming as well, so like it's better quality than just ripping the VODs from Twitch, which at least I've heard that you can only get like a certain amount, like a certain level of quality by doing that, and it's actually better to record the streams as well, and you know, then you can record them in your whatever settings you'd like, so you can put them up at like 1080p and all that, and higher and that sort of thing. But, anyway, yes, VOD channel, and it has all the like dead air, like when I go to the bathroom, or I think there's been a couple of occasions where I fucked up the stream and didn't like change like any of the title or the category since last stream, and so it's still got the old stuff in it,
Request for fire.
and so I've cut out a couple of those bits, you know, so pretty much just Twitch stream, but with the boring bits out, you know, again, which I think I've said like 5 times now. There's a lot more people here than there were last time I played. I guess Captain Price isn't so good on the helicopter as he was. Because it comes with age, doesn't it? You alright, Rodolfo? Fuck me. Why are the Why is the enemy so good in this game? They're just trouncing me. Left, right and centre.
Sergeant Bravo 6 standing by for fire mission.
Right, where are we going? We're going down this way. Anybody need shooting at?
Requesting fire. Grid is marked. Copy. Engaging your mark.
Oh. Oh. It's so good with their bloody grenade throws, aren't they? I think like me playing this game on realism would just be a massive shit show. Dying every 3 seconds. But I'm gonna try it eventually. I'll probably stream it as well. So you all have that to look forward to, me sucking even harder at this bloody game. Go on, where are all you bastards? They all deaded. They all brown breaded.
That's the Fuerzas Especiales building. Graves may be inside.
Hopefully he's inside.
Let's keep it that way.
As I'll put some more of my armour on.
It's locked. Rudy, what do you got? Breach of church.
Bloody big bum.
Nice. Clear to engage all threats inside.
Just
If you see Graves,
blow the
drop
bloody
it.
doors
Hey,
off.
Rudy, sorry about your base.
Yo también, amigo.
It's it.
3, 2, 1.
Go!
Execute.
Execute rather than go.
Bases, we're in.
Orale, on me.
What are they?
All goes, one is inside. Copy.
Get him, sir.
Blaze will be full of shadows. Stay quiet if you want to live.
Solid copy. On you, Colonel.
Come with me if you want to live. Oh, you got him.
Heads up.
We can check up on him.
Negative. Hold your position. I want everything locked down. If anyone's here, let them come to us. Now.
Are there any more folks in here? I don't know.
Clear. Good shooting.
Lovely. Lovely bloody jubbly. Oh, it's dark down here.
That'll give us a chance to move.
Exactly. They're holding one area in Hangar 3. Stay out of sight and we'll work our way there.
I'll give it my
Three,
best
what's
shot,
that?
fella. Off they trot. Off they bleeding trot. There we go. Running, I'm running, I'm running.
Stay low.
Why don't you worry about you and I'll worry about me, eh, love?
You have any clue Graves was up to no good?
I always keep my eyes on the gringos. But no.
Contact!
Right behind you.
Well, I fucked that up, didn't I? Balls. Balls and bollocks. Yes, they're everywhere. Coming out the gosh dang walls. That was shit. Balls that up, didn't I? Christ. Christ on a bicycle. Oh, don't fucking tell me. Great. Just bloody perfect. I'll give it a chance this time to load on its own. So let me talk about something. Let's see. Oh, I've been playing D&D.
Chance to move.
Oh, here we go.
Exactly. They're
Guess
holding
that will have
Valeria
to
and
wait
Hangar
for the
3.
next time it
Stay out of
happens.
sight and we'll work our way there.
Hangar 3, roger that.
I suppose I might as well tell it now. I've already played this bit, but yeah, I've been playing D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, online. That is over Discord and Roll20 for a few years now.
We can use the vehicles for cover.
Maybe only like a couple of years,
Good channels moving through.
or maybe close. Yeah, I think only like 2 years, close to 2 years. Coming up 2 years soon.
Stay sharp. A couple runners nearby.
You have any clue Graves is up to no good?
But anyway, and it turns out when we started playing,
Bad men can do good things.
first off, there were me and two of the other people, 5 of us in total, two ladies.
What does Gringo
One
actually mean?
one lives in Germany, the other lives in England, the old homeland.
When was this?
My parents, that is, not me. And
Wanted them to leave. Approaching your
all
position.
3 of the blokes all lived in Australia. Me here in Brisbane, I don't mind saying that. I don't know where
Sounds like the boys are giving him hell out there.
the
I
other
see.
Australian player
Let's get the
lived.
lay of the land.
Might have been
Far.
Melbourne
Hangar is
or
this way.
Sydney.
Stay close.
The DM
Outside door is open.
lives in Canberra. And then
Rubble 6 gas. Enter the
for
hangar.
work reasons, after a few sessions, the other Australian player had to leave the game. But then we got in a new player, and it turns out they were Australian too. And it turns out they live
Guys, let's get inside.
in Brisbane as well. We both live in the Redlands, which is sort of like part of the greater
Code.
Brisbane area.
627.
And
Valeria's in a container across
yeah,
the
so it
hangar.
was
Should
like
be
a
well
fun
protected.
little
Let's roll
tidbit.
them quiet.
And there have been a few roster changes because the lady who lives in England, unfortunately, had to drop out for a bit and hasn't been back since. Because obviously things aren't going too well over there, and she also had to change her work schedule was being changed, and like there was just a lot going on, and she couldn't commit to the weekly D&D game, unfortunately. But so we got someone new in who was from Egypt, another woman from Egypt. But then she unfortunately just kind of disappeared one day, and for a few weeks wasn't replying to any messages, and then quite tragically she posted that she had been in a car accident. I don't know how serious, but obviously quite horrible, horrible thing, tragic thing, and of course, at least I felt even worse because we had kind of written her off as having, ghosted us, but, you just don't know what's going on in someone's life, do you? And so that kind of, yeah, I felt really bad after that, but, anyway, the DM then brought in someone else,
Valeria's in a container across the hangar.
a
Should
bloke
be well
who works with
protected.
him.
Let's roll them quiet.
Now we've got 4 Australians, 2 in Brisbane, 2 in Canberra, and a lovely lady from Germany who I commissioned, in fact, to do the banner arts for my Twitch and YouTube channels. She is an artist. She mainly does 3D arts, but
Valeria's in a
recently
container
she's
across the
been
hangar. Should
delving
be well
into 2D
protected.
art,
Let's roll them quiet.
and is now even trying to set up her own website and Patreon thing of to sell, and post like RPG battle map artwork, that people can use on like Roll20 and Foundry VCT and all those good virtual tabletop things. And all this to say that this weekend I'm actually going to meet 2 of the two of these folks in person. The DM is on holiday at the moment. He's from Canberra originally, as I said. He's on holiday up at Tweed Heads, which is kind of on the border of New South Wales and Queensland, and only really a couple of hours drive from where I live. And so he thought it would be a fun idea to one day, probably I think it's going to be on the Sunday, that he's going to drive up, and then me, him, and the other player who lives in Brisbane, who lives in my sort of neighbourhood, we're going to, meet up at like have a meal or something, meet up for dinner or something like that, and just have a chat, because yeah, why not, really? And you're probably thinking, why didn't me and the person who lives near me meet up before this? It's really because, I guess, apart from playing D&D and being into like a bit of the same stuff, like video games and some of the same, we've seen some of the like similar TV and read similar books and that. It's like, I don't know, we don't really move in the same sort of circles, do we? Like he's a very well-adjusted, well-rounded, put-together adult, and I'm a fucking shithead, so it just didn't seem like we had enough of a thing to be like friends, really. And I don't think that will like really change upon hanging out together in person. But yeah, that was just some fun trivia about how my life is going at the moment. You lot, if you're interested in that sort of thing. Fucking grenades! But yeah, I enjoy playing D&D. I've even DM'd a sort of mini adventure that lasted maybe like 6 or 7 sessions for this group, which was quite fun. And I really liked GMing, so I will be doing it again soon. I've set up a little sci-fi adventure using the Savage Worlds rule set, and we've managed to wrangle most of the people that I'm playing D with to do it. I think might play on Saturday evenings, and it'll be like a fortnightly thing and very like casual and not as big of a thing as the D&D is, I think, because it's just more of a chance for me to experiment as a GM and figure out what I like to do. And then, it'll also, it's like a system most of them haven't played before, so yeah, as I say, it's going to be like a chill time. But yeah, I like a role-playing tabletop game. Even if, unlike most D&D fans, it seems, I understand that D&D is not perfect, and that there are better systems out there. Yes, I said it, there are systems better than D&D. Unfortunately, like, D&D is the most popular and the most well-known, so people always gravitate towards that. And I also find that people, even though they want to play a type of game that D&D isn't really particularly designed for, rather than actually finding a TTRPG that does suit the kind of game that they want to play, they would rather just go with D&D or make up their own homebrew rules to supplement, the base rules to play the game that they want to be like, if they want to play,
Second floor. Move.
detective game or sci-fi game or something like that. And it's kind of a bit of like a pet peeve of mine if I have to say that people just stick to D&D for everything and don't want to branch out to other systems, because there are some bloody good systems out there. Some of them a lot more easy to learn than D&D, so it's like I just wish people gave more things a go, you know? But then I'm also the person who's very stuck in their ways. You know what I mean? And it's very like, oh, I do this thing this way and I don't need to change it, or I don't need to learn new things. But I'm trying to work on that about
Head for the
myself.
control room. There's an exit in back.
Slow going,
Graves must have used it.
as with my self-improvement usually goes, because I'm a prick. It's just, you know, mental health stuff often gets in the way. Not you, Price.
Hijo de puta, Graves!
Okay, hopefully this tank boss battle goes a lot better this time.
Toma mi mano.
Ghost, you coming? No. Price and the pilot need help. You two finish this. Look.
That's not ours.
Holy shit, Graves brought a fucking tank. You ready for this?
Hell yeah.
I'm ready, Freddy.
Hunters are getting hunted now, huh? Ain't that a kick in the ass?
Oh, fuck off, Graves.
Can't wait
No
to
one
beg
likes
us,
you.
bastard.
We'll need
Shit.
something stronger to kill Graves
What are
in
you
the tank.
doing here?
This is our training area. Plenty we can use.
What?
Look around.
Where'd all these little bastards come from, eh? What the hell?
Hell yeah.
Looks like the hunters are getting hunted now, huh? Ain't that a kick in the ass?
Oh, fuck off.
Can't wait to beg us, bastard.
We'll need something stronger to kill Graves in that tank. This is our training area. Plenty we can use. Look around.
He just walked through the wall. He's a bloody magician.
The C4 show. Use it on Graves' tank.
You
Oh,
and your
I think I
Mexicano
missed.
friends fuck with the wrong hombre, McTavish.
Fuck off. Now here comes the death loop again, eh? Probably.
Hell yeah.
Because as I say, this is kind of hard, if I do say so myself.
Can't wait to beg this bastard.
We'll need something stronger to kill Graves in that tank.
This is our training area. Plenty we can use.
Bloody hell, I missed with that and all. I deserve to die after that.
Hell yeah.
You know what I wish?
They're getting hunted now, huh?
I wish that I had some viewers. You know, that would be just
Can't wait to
fantastic,
beg this
wouldn't it?
bastard.
Because even though I'm enjoying myself playing this game and sort of just chatting about random stuff,
Look around. Graves'
it would
tank
always
is
be nice to
vulnerable
have if I had actual people to
explosives.
talk to. I walked into that because I didn't know if the C4 had set off or not. Because it can be a bit iffy at times, I found.
Hunted now, huh? Ain't that a kick in the ass?
I just got bloody tank shell to the face.
We'll need something stronger to kill Graves in the tank. Graves' tank
I
is
think it blew
vulnerable
off
to
there.
explosives. Keep pounding it.
Well,
You and your Mexicano friends fuck with the wrong
aren't
hombre,
tanks
McTavish.
usually vulnerable to explosives or whatever, or is that
Find some C4 we can use on the
just a
tank.
his
Come on,
tank
Aaron,
type
let's talk
thing?
about it.
You think this is a fucking game out here? You wanna play war? Let's play some fucking war, Chicos.
Wanna play
One of you dipshits
Modern
needs to die
Warfare?
last. Who's it gonna be?
Go fuck yourself, Graves.
You got a healthy disrespect for authorities, Dope. I like that about you.
You're Shepherd's lapdog. You get paid to break rules.
Doing damage, so keep going.
There's only two rules here, boys. Walk away or win.
Fuck.
Guess which one I choose.
Yes? Don't
You've gone
kill me,
home when you had a
please.
chance, Dope. You and that asshole with the mask?
He's not an arsehole, he's my buddy.
You wore that uniform.
That uniform was a limitation. I shed that skin.
Dope and goes to BFFs. Shit. Well, how can I be where my enemy is not if my enemy's a big fucking tank? Sun Tzu. Okay, black screen again. Bit of a loading wait. Hopefully. You know, fingers crossed. But, you already dropped my D&D real life meetup story. Let's see, what else could I talk about? I joined a Patreon yesterday. I signed up for the Patreon for the Sad Boys podcast with Jarvis Johnson and Jordan Adika, which I've been listening to for the past year or so, and I hadn't gotten around to doing the Patreon for budgetary reasons. And then when I did get some money, I sort of waited on it because I thought, oh, is it really worth it? And eventually just said, yeah, you know what, it is. I think those two fellows are great, and their podcast is great, and the guests that they have on are great, and I wanted to support them, and I also wanted to see the bonus episodes. So I've been watching a lot of the bonus episodes this morning and last night. You know, catch up on all that I've missed, you know? And it's good, I really like it. I really like that podcast. So shout out to the Sad Boys pod. And just Jarvis Johnson and Jordan Adika in general, because they're both very good content creators. And also very open about their struggles and trials and tribulations with their mental health stuff, which is very appreciative of someone who has their own issues, you know. It's very nice to hear people talk about it and, you know, feel like that even though my situation is different from theirs, obviously, you know, there's still like overlap, you know, like a Venn diagram type thing. So it's always good to like hear someone talk about something that they've had to deal with, and then you're like, oh, that's something I've experienced myself as well, because then, you know, you don't feel so alone, you know? And it's just very refreshing and very good to feel that way, that you're not alone, that while you have these problems, they are not unique, and there are plenty of other people who feel them, and so you can, you know, learn from each other and try to figure out the best way to live with them, you know? It's very good, very wholesome content. They're very funny as well. They're both very funny people. And as I say, the guests they have on are all fantastic. Fuck's sake, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, stuff and things even. Listening to a lot of Montaigne recently, you know, the Australian musical artist. Yeah, a very good singer, and have some very good songs out there that are also sort of like open about feelings and personal stuff, which again is, you know, I like that when the artist's work feels personal, you know, and doesn't just feel like they're putting out something that can just sort of like something that really can just be sung by anyone. It just so happens that they're the ones singing it, you know? Like music and art that feels that way.
Like a fucking snake.
Is just, I'm not a big fan of. Not to say that I don't like, you know, music that does feel that way. It's just, it's not the music I prefer. Because honestly, I'll listen to just about anything. Yeah. But I think I like to think anyway that metal is sort of my main bag when it comes to music. Especially, you know, depressing metal. I think I might have said this before, but the best way I find to deal with my depression when it like comes on strong and, you know, just feel really sad and shitty and down.
There's only 2 rules here, boy.
I find that the best way to deal with it is not, well, obviously I take medication for it, but
Gone home when you had the chance, so
the best way to deal with it when I feel like that is not to try to suppress it or distract myself from it, but to use music as sort of an aid to feel it, an aid in feeling it, you know, and so
Fucking snake.
so, you know, I listen to some
You had to make your own
kind of
law,
a bit
army.
melancholic,
You couldn't
somewhat
hack it,
depressing music, or just not even music like that, just music that's very like slow pace, or comparatively, you know, to like thrash metal or something, you know. And so you got You Swallowed the Sun, You're My Dying Bride, You Shape of Despair, Your Trees of Eternity, Your Ghost Brigade, November's Doom, I think. Not November's Rain, it's November's Doom. Paradise Lost, Catatonia, yeah, things like that, and there are probably plenty of others that I miss. And then I also like when maybe I want to be like in a bit of a more pumped up mood. There are quite a few bands, most of them with female or lady woman singers, whatever the proper term is, like Elaine within Temptation,
Wore that uniform.
little bit of Nightwish, Infected Rain, although that is Infected Rain is a bit different from the others. A bit of
You had to make
at
your own
least
law,
the
army.
Unleash the Archers, that sort of thing, with female-led singers, that kind of are a bit more like when I want to be a bit more pumped up, and you know, when I want to be not necessarily like happier, but just when I've got a bit more energy in me and I want to just listen to something cool.
Knock that honor shit off, Johnny.
And of course you have all the plethora of other music that I've listened to, like Underworld, David Bowie, Psychedelic Furs, Queen, Def Leppard, Montaigne, as I mentioned before, Drop Dead Robins, I've got the picture of like an image of the band in my mind, but what is it? They did Dream State, that's it. Yeah, Dream State. Let's see, can I think of others? What the fuck? The actual fuck? But yeah, you know, I like to think that I can listen to a wide variety of music. Obviously I haven't listened to everything out there, so that statement might not end up being true.
You and that asshole with the mask? Hide behind that uniform?
Like some of the
You wore
older
that
rock
uniform.
music, like I'm not a big fan of Elvis, for instance.
I shed that skin.
And a lot of hip hop and rap doesn't do it for me. But then also I haven't been exposed to a lot of it, and because the very few hip hops and rap songs that I've heard I haven't liked, I haven't felt compelled to explore that genre more. It's probably a bad thing. And like jazz is not really smooth jazz, and like when it's just like a bit of piano playing and the odd little bit of clarinet or saxophone is nice, but like scat jazz and like the that sort of thing is not really my cup of tea. And while I'm not gonna say like that, I don't like pop music. It's just
You wore that uniform.
because I do listen to like some pop music and like that sort of thing. It's just
Like a fucking snake.
again, pop music is the kind of genre I like.
You had to
Like
make a
modern
little
pop
army.
music, you know what I
You
mean?
couldn't hack in the real one.
It's sort of like
That's almost funny coming from you.
a bit like hip hop and rap, where I've listened to plenty of bad examples of it, so I'm always hesitant when
You'll hang for this.
I listen to a song that I do like, and then want to learn more about that artist and listen to more of their catalogue, you know, like with Montaigne, for instance. Took me a while to finally check out her full repertoire, before I, yeah, stuff and stuff. Me rambling on while I'm getting blown up by a fucking tank. And waiting for Call of Duty to work. Nearly been live for an hour. And most of it has been trying to destroy a shitting tank. But yeah. There's a RoboCop game coming out in November. I've set my eyes on. Of course, Modern Warfare 3 comes out in November as well. And then I think it's October 12th that early access starts if you pre-ordered it, which I did. Guess again, like with Starfield, maybe being one of the... I'll admit, quite a number of people who will get like early access to it through that pre-order. There will be plenty of other people who didn't, you know, so maybe in that sea of pre-order people I might get some traction there, you know, if I play it early enough and for long enough and all that sort of thing. I probably will end up going back to Starfield. It's just so fucking boring, man, like seriously. And like, it's just the same game. It's just Skyrim in space, it's just Fallout in space, it's just Oblivion in space, it's just the same fucking game that the Bethesda keep churning out. And honestly, I'm just getting kind of sick of it. Even though they've got like, you know, you can travel in space and fight in space, and you know, obviously it's different because it's sci-fi instead of fantasy or post-apocalyptic. It's still just the same. The quests are just as shallow and boring. The combat is just the same. It's just all the same. And so, well, I do have fun at times playing it. There was just whole long stretches of it that I'm just being bored to death. And it sucks, you know, because I want to like it, I want to really be into it, I don't want to keep playing it, but again, it's just, when you feel like that about a game, it's kind of hard to keep playing it when you feel that conflicted, you know? Oof. I made a joke title called 3 out of 5 stars field. Because I've been trying to make the titles of my streams jokes. And honestly, I feel like that's an accurate representation of what my score would be of that game so far. It's just bloody average these days. It's average. Like bits of fun sprinkled in with a load of drudgery, you know?
had the chance, so... You and that asshole with the mask?
Stop being mean to my buddy.
You wore that uniform.
That uniform was a limitation. I should get that again.
Like a
This
fucking
is
snake.
bloody awful, mate. Like, seriously,
like a fucking
come on.
soldier, son.
Well, you're not a soldier, you're a merc.
Because you couldn't hack in the real one.
That's almost funny coming from you, but then again, I remember my first rodeo, too.
Ouch.
You're on the short road to hell now, son. I told you to go home,
That
but you didn't
little
listen.
scratch of my nose hurts.
You'll hang for this.
Knock that honor shit off, Johnny. I'll be sipping tequila, forgetting where I buried your ass in a week. That goes for both of you.
I don't
say
think
the
so,
same?
mate.
Hey, Rodolfo. Don't go thinking los uno, cuatro, unos, tu amigos, hermano. Cause they ain't. Ellos no le guste usted. Good effect on target. Cuando este es cumplido.
Don't you just fuck off, Graves, eh? No one likes you.
Bad fucking habit, brother. Comprende?
Okay, that is a flash. I didn't know. Where's this bloody stupid ass tank gun now? Okay, there are more just regular people coming and they fucking kill me. Mary Elizabeth Braddon. You can sod off, let me tell you. What is going on? Like, literally tell me, please. What is happening? How are they killing me? He was bloody blinded or whatever, flashed. For fuck's sake. This mission, this battle is just... I'm so over it already. I just want it to be done. I just want to bloody finish it, please. Please, let me kill the big tank. Please, I want it to end. I'm sick of it. Die, arseholes, please die. Sorry about that. Why did I do that noise? That wasn't very nice for anyone, was it? Come on then, you pricks. Fucking trying to shotgun me, eh? You wankers. Arseholes. Oh, there was another bloke there. Shit. Didn't fucking see you, arsehole. Sod you. Thank fucking finally, mate. I bet he's not even in there.
You and me, hermano, brought a gun to a tank fight.
Like, it's
Yeah,
probably
we
like
did.
talking over a radio or something. I bet that's
So
gonna be what
goes.
happens.
And we're ready. Graves is KIA. How's Price?
Angry. Lost a good cigar in the crash. Pilot's okay too. Out.
Finally finished this
Alejandro,
fucking
La
mission.
base está asegurada. Graves está muerto. Vamos en camino.
You didn't see a body though, so was he really
¿Qué
dead?
pasó, vaquerito de mierda? ¿Comenzaste una guerra? Te persigue la violencia a todas partes, me cae.
No hice ningún trato contigo. Fueron ellos.
Esa fue tu cagada, precisamente.
You knew that was a third missile.
Oh, I didn't count them. I have people for that.
She's lying.
Where's the son?
Where's the other missile?
Chicago.
What the fuck's going on?
I said I'd tell you where he was. I didn't say I would stop him.
Escorpión de la verga. I warned you she would do this, eh?
I run a business, señores. We grow or we die. It's the way of the world.
You put a target on your back.
No. I put a target in Chicago. Now fucking leave Las Almas and go find the pendejos pa' fuera.
For now, she's yours. But we'll be back.
I look forward to it.
Ooh.
Let's go.
A lot of badass people chatting to each other, eh? That's what happens.
Transport get Laswell. Hassan and a missile are in Chicago.
Esta noche las almas descansan.
I'll be free in 24 hours. Can't say the same about you, vaqueros.
You're going down for what you did.
It doesn't matter what I did. It matters what you can prove.
That's true, isn't it?
You have work to do. Keep fighting the good fight, hermano. To the bitter end, my brother. Good luck, amigos.
Good old Soap.
Ghost! No te pierdas, carnal. ¡A huevo!
Soap and Ghost are so cool. Everyone in this game is just so cool.
The third missile was smuggled into the United States through the port of Chicago.
Hassan and his EQ soldiers are with it. We don't know exactly where the missile is or where it's headed. But we do know that Hassan was taken to a building in downtown Chicago owned by a shell company of the Las Almas cartel.
Police are on the ground cordoning off streets around the building. They're on the lookout for a stolen container full of weapons. They do not know we're dealing with a missile. We believe Hassan is holed up in a fortified server room on the 54th floor of this building. I will be on the ground working to locate the missile.
This is going to be like in Extraction 2, when they're in like the big skyscraper hotel building, and then all the baddies come in with like heavy weapons and that and start attacking them. It's going to be like that. It's going to be like a hotel siege type deal. So they ripped off 13 hours, which I will not stop going on about it, in the first Modern Warfare, as in the first of the reboot of the Modern Warfare trilogy.
Roger 1 to Bravo 6 actual. Perimeter is secure. We have a possible hit on the missile container. We're moving in now.
Solid copy.
And then of course, in this game especially, they've been kind of ripping off missions from the original Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2.
Bravo 6-2 is 20 seconds from the target building. Intel reports multiple AQ inside.
Maybe not quite ripping off, but reimagining, rather, I guess you could charitably say. I thought Soap was gonna jump out for a second, but no, it was the camera going into him. You're wearing a helmet, Bryce. Where's your lovely hat? You like the hat that like angler fishermen wear or something. I don't think it's quite a bucket hat, but it's, I don't know, a brimmed hat. I don't know if there's like a specific name for it or whatever. It's just Bryce's hat. Isn't it odd, or maybe interesting rather, that Captain Price and Soap are both that Captain Price and Soap, that both of their first names are John. Isn't that cool or interesting or worth noteworthy rather? But I still love that Ghost's real name is Simon. I just love that. Because, you know, think about it, like Simon, perfectly fine name.
Copy that.
Yeah, Simon's a perfectly fine name, but like, it's not really the name that you give like badass SAS people, right? You know what I mean? But yeah, as I say, it's a perfectly fine name.
Clear. Bravo 3, 5-5 secure. 4 X-rays ahead. 3 in the room, 1 in the hallway.
Forgive me for not really being able to see very well, alright?
3, 5-5 secure.
Copy, floor 5-5, make an entry.
4 X-rays ahead. 3 in the room, 1 in the hallway.
What? Thought that was a baddie. Shit.
355 secure.
Copy, 455, make an entry.
4 X-rays ahead. 3 in the room, 1 in the hallway.
Fuck me. Terrible at aiming.
355 secure.
Copy, 455, make an entry.
4 X-rays ahead. 3 in the room, 1 in the hallway.
Oh, you bastard! What you doing?
We're clear.
Sit rep. 1 to go. Copy. In position on the target deck.
5 X-rays on the next floor. 3 move in, 2 stationary. Get a visual before you engage. Bravo, we're clear on 5-1.
You're
Okay.
7, copy. Moving.
Cool.
Nice. All hostages secure. Copy. Rally on the server floor.
Breaching, breaching. What, a lot of rappelling. Rappelling. Rappelly dappling.
Charges set. Get clear.
Wait, what? I'm supposed to jump in.
Watch your one, we're on the target floor. What's your status? Laswell, what the hell was that?
John, the missile is active. It's in first stage. Be advised, controls are not in the container.
That means Hassan has them.
Bloody hell.
We're pushing into the target area now. Out.
We need those controls.
Let's hope Hassan's here.
I think that was a baddie. Another baddie. Ooh. Well, I'd do a takedown, but he just started bashing him.
Move up.
Bashing him into the face. Okay. Fuck me. 2 most powerful warriors, patience and time. Leo Tolstoy.
Clear. Negative on Hassan.
You know who I always get Tolstoy mixed up with is it Trotsky? I don't know the first name, I've forgotten. But the guy who wrote like the Russian fella who wrote like a War and Peace and Anna Karenina. 2 books which I've read actually.
Clear.
Although I didn't finish War and Peace.
Move up.
I've been meaning to finish it, but I haven't got around to it yet. But yeah. Like I liked the book, there's just a lot in it, it's a really meaty tome, you know? So it just got you know, I don't know. Like I don't want to say it felt like it dragged on, because it really didn't. It's just there's a lot of stuff that happens, and it takes place across a long period of time, you know? Fuck. A bit like Anna Karenina, but I feel like Anna Karenina was a bit more contained, because there weren't as many characters, maybe? I don't actually know if that's true, if there weren't as many, like, characters in it, but there were at least, like, not as many characters whose perspective was being written from, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure anyway. And also, I think it's a shorter book anyway, so...
Move up.
So it's a bit of an easier read, in my opinion. Obviously, there are loads of books that I haven't gotten around to reading, or haven't finished reading. Like, there are loads of films I haven't watched, I haven't finished watching, loads of television shows, loads of games. There's just so much fucking shit out there, isn't there? probably be using this kind of stuff more, shouldn't I? Your flashbangs and the and grenades and all that. And I'm dead again. Great. Shakespeare, I've read quite a few of his plays.
Clear.
Some for school when I did drama in a senior school. But then some just, you know, for my own pleasure. So pretty good, some of them. So many people, like, come on, mate. Ooh! Oh! I see you, mate, I see you. Fucking prick. Yo, dirty. Fucking prick. I'm a shithead, fuck me.
Clear. Clear. No Hassan.
All stations, negative on target. Moving to control room.
Die, baddies. Die and please stay dead. Shit. Bollocks. Hate that there's smoke. I think that got him. Yes, it did. Lovely. Lovely bloody jubbly. Lovely jubbly, innit? You stick a pony in the wrong I'll put your suitcase from the van. 'Cause if you want the best, but you don't ask questions, then brother, I'm your man. 'Cause where it all comes from is a mystery. It's like the changing of the seasons or the tides of the sea. But he's the one who's driving me berserk. Why do only fools and horses work? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Fantastic show that, Only Fools and Horses. What are you waiting for, Captain?
Stand back from the window.
Oh. Well, you were moving like you was, like, trying to wait for someone to come through the door and, you know, ambush them or something, so... That's not my fucking fault, Captain. You weren't being clear with your body language.
Entry point is 4 levels down.
The Bravo 5's making entry on floor 4. Copy. We'll push them your way. Let's tighten the noose. So if we find those controls, it's up to you to disarm that missile.
Copy that. Done it once before.
RPG!
RP bloody G. Change to the... But I want to shoot the people from out here, don't I?
So there's no cover out there.
Well, don't need it. They're all dead. Oh hey, we're in. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy cap'n. The captain said what? The captain said what?
Bravo, be advised.
Running, I'm running, I'm running.
Yeah, well, he's moving down.
Down?
Solid copy.
Down, you say?
Yes, he's headed your way.
Down and early around.
Roger that.
Gaz, good old Gaz. I looked up the original Gaz voice actor, and I've forgotten his name, but he's like a pretty prolific actor, it seems, which is cool. But I guess, yeah, cool stuff. So I liked original Gaz and original Ghost, although this Ghost is better, I will say. But I don't know if new Gaz is better than old Gaz. New Gaz is perfectly fine, but I do think I still prefer old Gaz. And you know, Soap, he didn't really, I don't know, he didn't really feel like he had that much character to him in the original ones. Because you played as him a lot. And usually when you play as someone, you know, they don't always have like the most character to them, you know? He had certainly had some, but not as much as new Soap, and I like new Soap better as well. And Price honestly just seems kind of the same. He doesn't seem too much different. So I kind of like them both equally there. They're both good, both cool blokes. Yeah, alright, it's just everyone looks the same, don't they? And they're wearing similar uniforms. You know, Price and the heavy duty fellows. Apologies for being sleepy. Oh shit, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Fucking pissing hell. Betty, sod off. Was it Theodore Roosevelt that Robin Williams was supposed to be in Night at the Museum? Rami Malek was in the Night in the Museum. He was the Emperor, the Pharaoh rather, wasn't he? It's kind of odd, isn't it? Well, not odd, but interesting rather. That you see like these sort of big name actors, like nowadays, who've had these, you know, supporting roles or small roles in stuff from yonks ago, and you're like, oh wow, so that's how they got their start. Like I think it's David Kaluuya, I think is how you say it. The lead from Get Out and Nope. That actor, he was briefly in a Mitchell and Webb sketch from bloody years ago on that Mitchell and Webb look. And it's like you see him in there and you think, oh, now he's like a award-winning or award-nominated actor now. Like with Olivia Colman as well. Like a lot of her earlier roles are in like British comedies and sketch shows.
Clear.
And now she's won a bloody Oscar, and she's massive actress. She's in all sorts of things. She played the bloody Queen of England in The Crown for one. I think played, was it Queen Victoria in The Favourite? And I still remember her as Constable, what's the name in Hot Fuzz, and
downstairs, move.
You know, one of the people in Bruiser. I bet out of all the people who ever watch this, like Maybe it'll be none, but maybe it'll be thousands. Like in its entire existence, I bet none of them will have heard of Bruiser. I guarantee you. And if I'm wrong, then you get to say so, and that's it. You don't get anything else.
All stations, missile is hot. I say again, the missile is launching.
Where's it going though?
Fucking hell.
Watcher, where's the target?
Unknown, we're working on it.
Copy. We're going for Hassan.
Well, I mean, why doesn't it just go up and then go down again like the one in the oil rig? Because, you know, like if you want to blow up a city, then why not this one? Maybe he's looking for something specific, like the Pentagon, or the White House, or the Green House, or the Blue House, or the Hype House, even.
Follow me. The sun's behind those doors.
I'll stick a camera in there. So, get positive ID on Hassan. We need those controls.
Get a positive ID on the target. Of course it was trapped. Get your ass up, Soap.
You broken? I'm good. Go, you got this. So,
Let's go, guys. Let's do our bloody jobs, eh? Do what we're fucking paid to do.
Copy. Be advised the missile is headed towards DC. We don't have much time to divert.
My gun fell down.
That car won't hold. Jump down.
Come on, beat him.
You're dead.
Shut.
Oops. Didn't see that prompt until the last possible millisecond.
Shut.
Construction floor.
Wait, what? I guess I'm supposed to run then.
You target and kill Dan. You're dead.
Shut.
I'm running.
So, what's the status?
Construction floor. Control secured. Lost my weapon.
Copy. Stay out of sight. Passing comms to what you want.
Of course it's Washington,
The missile was
D.C.
launched, so you'll have to remote detonate it.
That I haven't done. Shite. The target is DC. Coordinates 38, -77.
White House. Oh,
He's going
Pentagon.
for Shepard.
No, Shepard's gone.
Yeah, well, there's 30,000 people who aren't. Finish it.
Sergeant, first you have to enable diagnostic mode. Hit clear and mode at the same time.
I'm in.
Next is the override. You should see 4 columns of data. I need to know what's in row 2, column 3.
Row 2, column 3.
Row 2, column 3.
% sign. Echo, Sierra, Papa.
That did it. Now hit left and clear to initiate override.
Left and clear.
Left and clear, Sergeant.
Override on.
Copy. Get safe. This next part will make some noise.
Let's go.
Last step. Hit link when the green light is in the 4th position.
Link.
It's detonated.
Copy that. Air Force will confirm.
Cool.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Yeah. Pleasure doing business with you, Laswell.
Oh, and as soon as I did it, I got shot. Oh god, hopefully I got checkpointed or something.
Copy. Get safe. This next part will make some noise.
Fucking shit. Wait, did I do it? Did I press it, or do I still need to press it? Okay.
This next part will make some noise.
Shite. Let's go.
Last step. Hit link when the green light is in the 4th position.
It's detonated.
Copy that. Air Force will confirm. Thank you, Sergeant.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened? Did I get him?
Doing business with you, Laswell.
Where's Hassan?
Not alone.
Avoid enemies until you find a blade. Where's this
Copy.
snipes?
Get safe. This next part will make some noise.
Right. Let's go. Let's detonate it.
Copy that. Air Force will confirm.
I watched
Thank you, Sergeant.
Yeah.
2 of the
Doing business with you lads well.
the first, well, the
Not alone.
Blade 1 and 2. I
He's got
watched them
EQ guards
recently.
with him. I'm gonna kill every one of them, and then I'm going for him. Out here. Steaming bloody fucking Jesus.
Oh god, another.
Nicely done, Johnny. Now for the hard
Bloody
part.
hell.
That was the fucking hard part, LT.
Let's find out. You need to stay alive, take out the guards, and kill Hassan.
Yeah, do I have to though?
Make one.
Aye. Like old times, huh, LT?
Seems like yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday. We've got to make more shits. Got to make more stuff and things.
Find tape. Chemicals.
Could be used for a trap.
Found a mousetrap.
Chemicals and duct tape. You can build a gas trap.
Found some wax.
Used for smoke traps, if you remember.
I remember loads. I remember everything. Because I've got a good memory.
Found some glass.
Find some tape, you got a shiv. You can break glass for more, but it will compromise you.
There's a microwave.
Find some metal. You can spark it and distract one.
Where?
Check the workers' scrap bins. You might find some there.
Rat bins.
Drafted a glass shiv.
That's the way, Johnny. Stand one and stab him.
Oh.
Could pry open one of these toolboxes.
Careful, Johnny. That'll make noise.
Will it now? Will it indeed? Hopefully I just, you know, have to kill one of them, then I'll get, a gun and that.
Got some tape.
I don't want to have to bloody, like,
Found a mousetrap.
have to
Chemicals and duct tape. You can build a
smartly
gas trap.
run around and kill everything, all of them, you know? So it'll just be way too bloody annoying.
You become the thing you're trying to destroy.
Stun one.
Oh, fuck me. Why does it have so little ammo, eh? Bloody point of that. Yes. Bloody hell.
How dare General Shepard point his trigger?
So I guess I'll,
Found a mousetrap.
Chemicals and duct tape. You can build a gas trap.
Found some chemicals.
Good for a trap.
I'll have to pry it.
good for a trap, eh?
You become the thing you're trying to destroy.
Fuck me. Maybe I'll try throwing a smoky thing at them.
Found some scrap metal.
Let's see this then. Distracting anyone? Is anybody attracted to the dulcet tones of the microwave? Come on, mate, someone come over. Bloody hell, jeez. Is anyone coming? Here we go. You coming in or what? Come on. Oh, you fucking bastards. No, I'm not. I'm not anywhere. You can't see me. I'm hiding. Ooh! What happened there? Oh, they're trying to bloody burn me out.
Stun one.
Use your shit. Stab him now.
I'm running. Come on, mate. I know you want to come down here. Come on, fella. Come on, come on, come on. Do it. Do it, you prick. I'm not here, you know.
Got one stunned.
Before you can attack, you'll need a weapon, Sergeant.
Fucking hell. Need more shitting glass.
Grab some metal. Found a candle. This can make.
Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. I guess I'll try and, Oh, okay. Let's all do this. Nothing. Oh dear. Damn it. Now this is a bit more annoying than the one in the flooded place with Ghost, isn't it?
Fucking glass. Shard of glass here.
Get some tape and it's a shiv. If you need more, break some. Just watch for Hassan's men.
Oh, there's one there. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. I'm off. I'm offed. I'm gone. I'm in the wind. Another shiv. Another mine. They call it a mine. A mine.
Grabbed chemicals.
Used for traps. Keep them.
Shut up, Hassan.
Grab tape. I can make a gas trap.
Lob it where you like and lure him to it.
Yes, yes, yes. This ain't my first rodeo. What's a rodeo? Competitive horse riding competition. God's sake, mate. It's kind of annoying, I'll be honest. Come on, come in here, please. Come in here, come on. Come on down. I'm right here, come at me. I'm waiting. God's sake, they never come when you want them to come, do you?
Gas trap.
Get it placed and lure him in.
Got one stunned.
Use your shit. Stab him now.
What? Oh, that was supposed to happen. Oh, I'm captured now. Has Soap been captured by the baddies?
I told you your nation would see fire. You think you can stop me?
Yes.
Ghost.
Soap.
Watch the window.
What are you doing,
We're not
mate?
attacking. We are fading.
More, am I gonna make the shot now, am I? Oh, easy. Thought that would be harder.
Perfect show, LT.
You called it, Sergeant. All stations. Hassan's down. Enemy KIA.
What did he call? Oh, is that the end?
Officials are saying a power surge is to blame for an explosion over downtown Chicago last night, due to severe winds leaving thousands of residents in the dark. Electricity is expected to be restored by this evening. In other news,
CIA shit.
Creative writing.
I'll never tell.
AQ. Iran.
Cartels. Russians.
What, the adventure?
Shepard. Shadow. They got past us.
We had a head start. It's cutting the heads off snakes. Any sign of Shepard?
Totally off the grid.
Oh.
We'll find him.
Now we've got bigger fish. I've done some digging on the Russians.
Well, that's a dirty job.
Ultra-nationalists ambushed that convoy, John.
Okay, this is over.
No, it's not. They're working with someone new.
Makarov.
We don't know his name.
He's not new.
Who is he?
Makarov.
Oh yes. Get it? It's Makarov from The Thing. Okay, there was... I ended the stream of the first Modern Warfare as the credits rolled, but there was an after credits scene. So I'm gonna wait this time and just talk about the game. I really liked this game. I liked that they did something different with by adding new mechanics. Like there was the car chasing, which was just like most car chases in Call of Duty games are like you're in a car and you're just in the back shooting people. But this one you had driving, you had the whole leaning out, the whole switching cars and vehicles. That was really cool. I like the addition of the armored enemies and like different types of enemies. That really changed things up, you know, and even was quite made the game quite a bit more difficult in certain areas. Brought back the CCTV thing. Again, really love Soap, really love Ghost. Getting a bit more used to new Gaz. You know, Price good as always. The whole thing with like the little boss battles that occasionally happened were alright, although that tank one was fucking abominable. And I liked the Soap sneaking around thing. I think that was really cool.
Сейчас вам будет подан обед. Горячее вы можете выбрать в меню.
Beef, chicken, or fish, gentlemen?
Salads, please.
Who's that? Is that... Ooh. But he was gonna make a bloody gun. Shit. Who is it, I wonder? Oh, and remember, no Russian. So I guess that's going to be the, like, false flag thing that Makarov's going to do to kick off the war between Russia and America. That'll be in the third game. Which I understand that they didn't want to make that a mission, because, you know, I guess simulating, like, massacring a bunch of civilians in an airport wasn't exactly a good look. So yeah, I guess it's probably a good thing, and I'm kind of glad that they didn't go that route with it. But, yeah, I kind of wish we saw a bit more of the lead up. Because I do think, from what I have read about the, like, little synopsis thing of the third game, is that it's gonna be the war between, Russia and the US and whatever, I think. I'm pretty sure anyway. And then, you know, we'll be prize hunting after Makarov and all sorts of stuff going on. But yes, fun shooting of people in Call of Duty. And, yeah. So my plan now, some point before Modern Warfare 3 releases, I'll be playing, you know, the first two again. I'll probably do realism difficulty, but one thing I would like to do is do like I won't stop streaming until I get all campaign related achievements in the two games, you know, sort of like a bit of a marathon stream. Which hopefully won't be like 24 hours or anything, it might be like 10 hours maybe maybe less depending on how well I do, but that won't include the realism shit, that just took way too long. So those will be like separate, broken up streams, like with this playthrough and thing. Maybe, or I might do like, try to beat each game realism in one sitting, but like separately, you know? So like one stream is Modern Warfare realism, next another stream is Modern Warfare 2 realism. And then yeah, we've got to finish game deck. Want to play more Witchfire, obviously. That's fucking phenomenal. And I suppose I'll get back to Starfield, but I don't know, I might check out Warzone, you know? Might see what that's about. I played quite a bit of the Modern Warfare multiplayer in my free time, and that's really fun. Might see what Warzone's about. Or I might squeeze in another game. Yeah, so, we'll have to see what happens, won't we? Indeed. I've been watching The Boys recently. I finally pulled my finger out, so to speak, and sat down to watch The Boys. I'm towards the end of season 2 now, and it's so bloody, I don't know what the word is, but like seeing like Stormfront being a real Nazi, and then her and Homelander putting all the anti-immigrant rhetoric, and just it's so like paralleled to, you know, Trump and the GOP in America being all like that, and it's just so like, yeah, The Boys is a like a deconstruction and parody of superheroes. And then stuff like that, it's not even parody, is it? It's what's actually going on. And that's kind of the point, you know, I guess, you know, like inspired real stuff. And like referencing real stuff. Because, you know, if you point out that, this white supremacist shit is being done by bad people in the show, and maybe people in real life will think that the people who promote white supremacist stuff are bad as well. Because they're seeing in media, at least in certain media anyway, that white supremacists are always, or almost always, seen as the baddie, you know? And so maybe they'll hopefully rethink some of the positions, or maybe they just, that whole thing will go over right over their heads, and they'll be like, oh, Homelander is in Stormfront are my favourite characters, they should be the main characters, they should be in everything, you know? It's just happened in the past, unfortunately, because people don't get satire, people don't get parody. Like people thought like RoboCop and Starship Troopers weren't satirical, you know, when they released, some people at least anyway. But it's like, they're so over the top obvious about how you're not supposed to take it seriously. Like, of course, it's like in Starship Troopers, I heard that, because I've seen the film, but someone pointed out that, every, like, older person who says they were in the military has, like, missing arms and legs and other body parts. And there's that one scene where the guy says to, the main character when he joins up, the infantry, the mobile infantry made me what I am today, and he's got no legs and a robot hand. It's like, of course, it's supposed to be satire. Same with RoboCop. You know? And there's a RoboCop game coming out soon, apparently. Which seems pretty faithful. I think it's supposed to, like, take place between the first and second one, maybe, or after the second one. But I think they've got the original RoboCop, Peter Weller, I think his name is, doing the voice. And from what I've seen of the promotional art, the character, you know, is the same as in the film, like, looks the same. Which is cool. RoboCop, eh? RoboCop. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, how like some people just take everything at face value and as being completely serious. Like how, and I know that like some people might have certain neurological divergencies that might make it hard or harder for them to pick up on that sort of thing. But for others, it's like, yeah, how can you go like your whole life? How can you be like an adult who, a functioning adult who doesn't understand satire, you know? And I'll admit I don't always get it either, but at least get it most of the time and know what it is, you know? As I said before, I'm like a bit of a buffoon when it comes to the analysis of media and like picking out themes and the subtleties of film and television, all that sort of thing. I often have to be pointed out, oh, it's actually hinting at this, or it's actually its message is this. I'm always bad at that, because, you know, I just see a film as a film. You know, a series of images, so to speak, and sound. And that's a perfectly fine way to view a film, to watch a film, to consume media. But I just wish I had a bit more of the, analysis and critical thinking head, you know? Because I do find a lot of that stuff that gets pointed out to me to be really cool and interesting. And it's like, oh, it's a shame that that this stuff has to be pointed out to me. I can't just absorb it on my own as I watch the film. But I do think I'm getting better at picking out that sort of thing as I watch more stuff. And rewatch stuff as well, you know? But yeah, Modern Warfare 2, eh? Good old Ghosty. Simon Riley. Nobody's popped in on the stream this whole time. Bit of a shame, but as I say, it would be nice, yes, but I'm having fun regardless. At least sometimes. And I don't exactly know, like, what counts as a view, but some of the VODs have quite a few views. Some of them have over 10, even. Or 10 or over. But, like, again, I don't know if that's, like, somebody watching for 30 seconds, or if it's, like, someone watching for half an hour or an hour. Or what. And, so, yeah. Maybe people are watching the VODs. They're not on YouTube, certainly. I've gotten 3 views on YouTube, with like a total across all of them being an hour of watch time. And that's like across, I don't know, 10, 12 uploads. It's like, I don't know. Fucking hell. But I've just started, haven't I? It's only been like 3 weeks. 4 weeks, maybe. So it's like, of course it's not going to happen overnight, is it? It would be nice if it did, but it's not going to happen overnight, is it? Guess I should probably do some more self-promotion, try and find things to clip. It's hard to know what to clip, you know, because I don't know. Because first of all, I don't like watching myself and listening to myself, but second of all, like, I don't find my own stuff really funny. Like, yeah, people might find my stuff funny or entertaining or interesting, but I don't, because, you know, I'm the one who's actually doing it, and so, you know, it doesn't have that same effect on me watching it back. And so, clipping stuff, I've kind of given up on it. I did a couple, but then it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I might try and message some streamers that I like and some content creators and just say, hey, I've been a big fan, could you maybe give me a raid at some point? Would that even work? I don't know. But, you know, might as well try. And if it doesn't work and if they say no, I'll just say, thank you, like if they say no, I'll just say, oh, thank you, that's alright, you know, I just wanted to, I'm trying to give this thing a go, so I just thought I'd ask. I hope, this doesn't, I just want to let you know that I'm still a big fan and that I continue to support you, and I totally understand your decision to not promote just some random message you out the blue, you know? Who knows, one or two of them might. License under the Apache license. So let's see, do we get an after credit scene? In memoriam. It's kinda nice, isn't it? So we got like Wait, doesn't this happen in one of the other Modern Warfares? Where it was like something like this. Is it 2 or 3 that this happened? Or was it even 1? I don't know. I think it might have been 1 actually. Is that Ghost's mask? At the top right there. So maybe it's not gonna be just that, but I don't really want to check. But, yes. Thank you very much for watching this. Fun time playing Modern Warfare 2. I very much enjoyed it. I very much liked it. I hope you enjoyed watching me play it, and I'll probably play it again, as I say. But that's going to be the end of the stream. I probably won't stream this afternoon because I'm fucking knackered. But thank you anyway, and have a lovely day.